All right, let's set up here and we'll get these buggers blown off again. It's kind of a pain. It's soybean dust is itchy. It's so I try to wear jackets, and usually I go shower up after I'm done blowing them off. All right, got your pressure on. Get our earplugs in. Got wind in my back, so hopefully that should be good. All right, got the combine blown off, whatever. And then I went in the house and showered up. I think I'm starting to turn into a city slicker. I don't like this dust on being itchy. It's not much fun for me. Let's flip around and watch this guy. This guy here, he don't mind getting dusty. Getting a little itchy doesn't bother him. But anyway, all right, I gotta get going. All right, we're off to the races. That dust don't bother him at all. Holy crap. He stands right in her. Tough guy. All right, I gotta keep rolling here. Well, welcome back. Getting a little bored here, I guess. We're going. I guess not round and round, but back and forth. Zoom back a little bit, but whoops. Got a text from the elevator. They're full. I don't remember if I said it earlier or not, but so they're full until they get a train or whatever. But just keep picking away, I guess. Guess now we'll just have to go to some bends. But really didn't want to do, well, I guess it really didn't matter. But anyway, we just need to get whoever is, get some of this soybean sold so we can get the demand back up there. Whoever's listening out there, pay attention. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Just keep picking away. And whoops. He's coming there. So just if anything exciting happens, I'll bring you back. Oh, morning everyone. Today's September 30th. It's a little windy out today, real windy. But today's going to be pretty much a maintenance day. The grain cart tractor have to put batteries in that. For some reason, they're going dead all the time. Next morning they won't start. The R75. Last night at the end of the night, I heard some clunking going on. Not clunking, but I thought it was a rocket rotor or whatever. Well, I could smell the gear oil. Not sure if you can hear me. Whoops, let me get out of the wind here. Oops, get out of the wind. Anyway, I could smell gear oil. And then I went and looked, and here the front final drive on the right hand side, and you're in the cab. Front final drive is out. So yeehaw, that's going to be a fun job because you got to pull tires off, pull a tire off, and then you got to pull the final drive off, and that crap's all heavy. So that's kind of what we'll be doing today. Like I said, it's going to be a maintenance day, unless we can get it done early enough and get going. But that stuff all takes a lot of time. But whoops, we flip you around. It takes a lot of time. So we'll just shoot this as we go today and do the best we can, I guess. Hopefully it helps out the next guy. The final drive we're getting, it updates all the way to a S98. So when we do get it, if we ever do upgrade to another combine and we want to pull this drive off to update or swap around, we'll have it updated. So yeah, a little bit of work ahead of us. All right, might as well get started. Talk to you a bit. All right, I got the battery cover off. These batteries aren't even really that old. And once the guy leaves the key on and they go dead, totally dead, it's like you can't bring them back. And I'm not sure what they've changed in these batteries or whatever, but that's kind of what we've ran into. So anyway, I'm not going to show you all nuts and bolts turning, but anyway, the cover's off right there, and let's get them pulled out and put in some new ones. Do a load check on them just to charge them and see if we can get anything out of them. Okay, keep in touch. All right, I got the batteries out, did a little cleanup, and got to clean up some cables and stick the new batteries in. That looks better than new. Better than new. All right, let's keep rolling the next job. Well, it's windier and crap out. This is kind of as far as the combine went. Yeah, we got her blocked up. And you can see the way the tire's leaning in. The final drive is bad. Bearings in it. So we're just getting ready to take this tire off. Let's see back here. Hopefully this drive, we didn't wreck it. But, okay, there you go. Keep you going, or keep you updated as we go here. All right, we got the tire off. We got jacks underneath. And these big buggers here are hard to bust loose. Hopefully we didn't wreck it. Okay, let's keep picking away at this. Well, we lifted the other final drive off. This is kind of how we rigged it. We put a bolt in through the chain. I guess I never recorded all the nuts and the bolts. But yeah, this put it on the skid steer and hung it from the forks, and away we went. Now we're just putting the bolts in on a new one and letting her go. A little bit of stress involved in the thing, but not too bad. Okay, we'll bring it back as we keep picking away at this thing. I guess I missed a big chunk of it taking it off, but we got her. Here's the big old, what is that, about a 5-footer, huh? Torque wrench we used to tighten them down. Man, is it windy. Why? Well, here's the old final drive. And when you look in there, you can see that there's a big gap on this side, the other side not. The bearings more than likely are out. Hopefully we can rebuild it. One of them New is about 10,000. And the core on it's 2,200, but we're gonna rebuild it and keep it on hand. So, so next time we have a backup to rebuild them. I looked up parts, and parts are like $800 or $900 to rebuild it. If they want to rebuild it, they want like $5,800. It's like, holy cow, come on guys. But labor's not cheap. So we'll see how this goes. Let's walk over here and take a look. So we're back on. These torque, I believe in a book it was 900 foot-pounds, or 900 I believe it was. Might be a little more than that. Yeah, a little bit of money and some manpower. Should be back in the saddle. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Well, yesterday we got the final drive put on, and the old one, they took a picture and sent it to me, I guess the guys, the boys, and showed me there's a crack in it. So if there's a crack in it, I don't know if you can use that housing, or well, I know you can't use it wherever the crack is. That housing you can't use. But let's walk over here and take a look at it once. See if we can see that crack. All right, let me flip you. All right, I guess I see where the crack is now. Right up along here, that busted out. So it's actually the faceplate that can't be used. The bell is good, looks like. All right, so let me have to do a little research and development, but I know I don't want to spend $9,500 again on another one, especially if I can get one rebuilt. So we're gonna go dump some trucks this morning and get ready to roll. Hopefully we can go two machines and get something done. We got a grain cart guy today. That grain cart, I don't know, maybe somebody's got a little insight, but it's not the key that's sheared on it. Everything's fine, but as soon as you load up the gate on it, it starts chattering. And we looked at the cogs where the two augers come together, and they look fine. And underneath there's a place right where the gearbox is that has a pin, and that seam we put a pipe wrench on to see if we can get it to jump, and it didn't jump there. So I'm not sure what's going on with the grain cart. How basic a machine is that? It's a pretty basic machine, but well, like I said, you load it up and all of a sudden it just starts chattering like something's jumping. But anybody got any input, I sure could use it. We're gonna call Demco this morning and see, and then we checked the gearbox oil in it, and we changed it. In fact, it was just a little milky, but other than that, it wasn't. The gears are no metal. So, okay, I better get to work before they fire me again. Okay, let's keep in touch. Well, after doing a little follow-up on this Demco grain cart, what we end up finding is, well, let me flip you around here. Well, here, let me get back, zoom up here a little bit. Anyway, what was making the thing chatter so bad is when we bought the collar and the hub, it come off a lock collar. The original one had a little spacer in there. When I put the lock collar on, and that half-inch, whatever space was enough to make that thing chatter inside the auger there, where the two augers come together. It must have been slipping or pulled it up too high to make it chatter. It's like it's moving in up there. So it's spring loaded, and it has just a flat washer on it. And the actual spacer or lock collar is gone now, and it works like a champ. But Demco wanted I don't remember how much they wanted for the bearing, and I went to Runnings or TSC and got it for like 25% of what they wanted or whatever it was. So a lot of times you'll do that, save some money, but you got some heartaches that go with it. So we tried it out at soybeans the other day and it worked fine. Just getting ready to do sunflowers with it, and hopefully it helps somebody on what we ran across. Looky here, some sunflowers growing. All right, let's finish up. Day's been going pretty good, pretty smooth. Did several calibrations, and we're down to our last about 50 acres, 75 acres, somewhere in there. And if we push the envelope, might be able to finish her up tonight. Spilled beans on the ground. We had a planetary go out. We had sections break on the guard and knife. I didn't show any of that, but there's always little excitement going on. So hopefully the price will come back. I think this spring it was $9.50, $9.25 what we were going to get. Now it's down to like $8.20 or probably $8.30, somewhere in $8.40 in there. So it's got hammered pretty good. That's just the game that we played.